got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
And this
Do you know who you are?
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
And you listen to The Drop, our weekly podcast that Megan completely forgot about.
I saw a live short circuit.
Yeah.
It was like she just got information on an email or something that distracted her.
Did you want me to say who the person in the email was as your name?
No, in
That'd be
fact,
cool.
all I have is this LMNT sample pack flavors are live read up, so I don't know where I was.
Yeah.
It just disappeared for a
Yeah.
minute. Megan's been traveling a lot. I get it. You've been living out of your suitcase, basically.
Yeah.
3 days home, then out on the rails. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like confused as days, time. It's just these like short trips that are back to back are almost worse than being gone for like a week.
Oh, for sure.
Didn't somebody get food poisoning or something at your last event?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, poor Megan. I dropped her off at BWI yesterday, and I got a text a few hours later that she barely made it home. It was at the back of the plane for most of it.
Did you say she pulled a...
She said she almost pulled a Thomas and almost passed out,
Oh, man.
but did not. She had some Zofran, so...
You think it's weird that I'm the only person here that hasn't, considering the circumstances, that I haven't had the...
Food poisoning?
Yeah, vomiting on a plane or passing out, doing weird stuff.
You still got plenty of time. I don't know what you're worried
Just
about.
saying, it hasn't happened to me yet.
Didn't something weird happen to you on a plane? I can't remember what it was.
You almost threw up coming home from a running event.
Oh, well, that was
That's
external,
something else, so that was
Self-inflicted.
external circumstances.
Yeah, mine wasn't internal.
I mean, your body couldn't fight off the virus of whatever
Of
eggs.
the
Wet sausage.
Juicy, uncooked sausage.
Yeah.
I literally, anytime I'm traveling now and there's like a meal that includes any type of sausage, I'm out. And I didn't even get food poisoning, but I'm just like, I'm out. I can't.
Yeah.
No airport sausage. That's like airport sushi or fish.
Dude, airport sushi, I think
Plain
it's,
sushi?
depending where you get it from.
I'm out.
No.
For that.
Yeah.
No.
What?
That's
Try the place that buy Potbellies in the BWI.
No.
I've had the sushi. It's great.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'll just go to Potbellies.
What'd you get sushi from Harris Teeter?
I did. No. Yeah, I
It's
got that.
better than Harris Teeter
Well,
sushi.
I told you what. I got sushi from Sprouts the other night, and unfortunately, that was better than the stuff that we had ordered to the house.
Okay. But what I'm saying, it's an Asian restaurant. Like, it's just a restaurant.
Where my concern comes in, well, I guess turnover at the airport.
This is in, like, first thing in the morning, too. Or, like, not first thing
Morning
in the morning.
fish?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was, like, lunchtime. So it was, like, 11 a.m. So you got to figure
Okay.
you're getting in at a good time.
Oh, where was the rest? Who were you traveling with that you were like sushi?
I was with you guys.
And you were like, I'm getting sushi?
Yeah, because the other thing is it's a fairly healthy option because usually you're eating, like, garbage
Yeah.
at the airport. And then...
Are you saying Potbelly's shipwreck isn't,
Yeah, with extra mayo.
isn't the healthiest of
Yeah.
options?
And then it's easy to transport onto the plane. Like, if you're running late, you just grab and go.
Because everybody likes to sit next to the guy eating fish.
Yeah, it's not like I microwaved it. I'm not jumping in the galley and microwaving it and telling people that, you know. You know what? Next time I have salmon at night and have leftovers, I'm bringing it in and cooking it in here just to spite you.
I think you have before.
I don't think I've ever done that. I'm pretty courteous about the fish idea.
I'm just looking for it. Today we're getting tacos. And the reason why is we had a great intern this summer, Madison.
Shout out to Madison.
Yeah, shout out Madison. Thank you so much for everything you did this summer to help us out. Really helped with grit and helping back up Helen on some of the shipping and stuff like that. She did a lot for you too, right?
Yeah, I mean, she helped out with a lot of the menial tasks that...
I don't know what indexing means, but she did a lot of that.
Yeah, helping, linking, making sure the links are correct.
Indexing quotes.
I don't even know what that is.
I know. Sometimes like a video doesn't go up and you're like, someone's indexing it. I'm like, all right. Cool.
Oh no, that's Helen. Yeah,
Okay.
Indexing it. It's putting chapters in the
I know.
in the video. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Stuff
Madison,
the
thank you
worst.
so much. And we will enjoy some tacos later today with you. Obviously, by the time this comes out on the radio, those tacos will be in and out and gone. But
The radio.
Maybe she'll get food poisoning.
Yeah,
and join
radio.
the club.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
man.
oh, this could be your day.
Stop it.
I'm into it.
Robbie, I kind of can't wait to tell you about my journey to DC.
Oh, all
'Cause-
right, go right ahead.
The hotel that I booked was called the Washington Hilton. Pretty standard.
Okay.
It was
It sounds like a Hilton that would be in Washington.
Yeah.
It was less than a mile away from Pacers, where our event was being held.
Sure.
Perfect. It also happened to be the Knights of Columbus 143rd Supreme Convention.
No way.
Supreme.
Do you know what that is?
It means to get sour cream.
I mean, the Knights of Columbus are one of those fraternal orders that kind of they have a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of secrets going on there.
That's the Masons.
But don't the Knights of Columbus also have some? They're a fraternal order, though.
From what Megan was telling me, it's more carnival-like.
Okay, so here's the
Oh,
thing.
did they have a carnival going on?
I Googled it. When I Googled it, it says for men only.
Yeah.
But this was not, this group of humans was all sorts.
Oh,
Men, women,
trans, like everything.
sure.
Okay.
Mostly men and women that I saw, but
Okay.
I'm going to say, since it's based on, isn't it a Catholic organization?
I think so.
I'm going to say probably less of that. Yeah.
Strictly
But
just
so
binary cis. They're a
we-
cis organization.
we drive, so Megan flew into BWI and I just picked her up on the way down. And we got there around 2 p.m. and we go to check in and there's just like a lot of people and commotion. And I see all these signs for this Supreme Convention and I'm just like, oh, I guess they'll be in a convention area at some point.
And what was
and-
weird is they had a lot of white pointy hats.
Yeah.
But so it turns out these people are also pin collectors.
Okay.
That's where
Very
you come in.
interesting.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
All
say,
right,
that's
all
right
right.
up Robbie.
So we check into the hotel and we're trying to get onto, well, then we had to go park the car in the garage and then we had to get into an elevator.
Uh-huh.
But the elevators are all packed with people because these pin collectors have rooms on each floor with different states so that you can go get the pins from each state.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yeah, but that means the elevator's going up and down the floors all
are
day long.
packed with about 15 very large humans at all times. And in order to get in the elevator, they would be like, even if it's going up, just get in if you can fit, because it eventually will come back down, or vice versa.
So you know how you can pour, like they say, okay, you think you put all the rocks in a jar, and they're like, is it full? And then you pour the sand in the jar, and you're like, is it full?
Yeah.
And then you can put the water in the jar,
Right.
and you're like, now it's full. That was Megan and Megan were the sand.
Were you
in
just like
between the rocks?
like crawling in and between the knees, that type of situation?
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable, and everyone else in the elevator loved it and thought it was hilarious, and they were like, "Good thing we're all friends here," and we wanted to be like, "But we're not friends here," and this
Well,
is
it could've
very.
been.
And all joking aside, I have no idea what the Knights of Columbus is. So
I think it's just one of those
Yeah.
men, like the Moose. Who knows? Moose Lodge.
Yeah.
What goes on there?
But so we'd be like packed in like sardines in this elevator, and they'd still be like, "Oh, do you have Ontario? Oh, let me trade you for this." Like over our heads, like trading pins,
Robbie's like, dude.
and
might have
it
to
was like a
join.
full
Yeah.
nightmare.
I was.
Can you? Robbie's a Knight of Columbus.
I was actually thinking about this, and like, no joke, last week, and I was thinking about the Olympics, and I was like, debating whether my favorite part of the Olympics was trading pins.
I remember that.
Like, I'm like thinking in my head.
Wait,
that
Carl was in your head?
That was a good.
Carl,
Yeah.
Carl's like, I remember that.
I'm like, that
He
was like.
disappeared. He disappeared like one night.
Oh, when I heard rumors of the trading
yeah.
section at the
You're
bottom.
like, I'll be right back, and you were gone for 2.5 hours.
at the bottom of the stadium.
Yeah.
It's cool. I only missed like
I mean, the first
the
time,
main event.
The first time we did that was at Worlds when we went.
Yeah.
and that was exciting. Oh, we're going back to Worlds, and we have all these pins.
I was actually like thinking in my head, how do I get back to LA? Not so much to watch the games, but just to make sure I get the next set of pins.
I can't.
So, yeah.
Meg, which pins did you get?
Oh, yeah.
in the
So did
elevator?
you get any?
I got 0 pins.
You should have brought the A6 pins. They would have gone.
Yeah, they would have
wild
gone.
for that stuff.
the Clayton Young ones that we got?
Probably.
If you had an Oregon one,
the Tiger.
Yeah.
if you had the Oregon ones, man, that would have been good.
I just couldn't wait to get off those elevators. It was like such a relief.
So you didn't feel the same amount of joy.
I did not. And the amount of joy that was exuding over these pins was unfathomable.
That's pretty amazing if you think about it, how people can get that excited over pins.
It's a totally different lifestyle.
We have all those Berlin pins still that we can take and trade at Tokyo.
Can you look up Supreme Convention next year?
Not
26.
Supreme Convention. You need to throw in the Knights of Columbus
Supreme Convention.
Luckily, we missed the evening concert that happened while we were at our event at Pacers.
Was it like the?
But I can only imagine what that was
It's like the Kenosha Kickers, polka.
I have a feeling there was probably a buffet involved.
Because when you say it, I pictured John Candy in Home Alone. Like that's the type of dude, right?
That's the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we're talking about that and you're at the hotel and you're doing all this stuff for Move Her Mind, the event itself, how'd it go?
The event itself was lovely. So we started with a run from Pacers, and they have a Monday night group run from there every week, and they get like 100 people. It was insane. There was probably like 150 people just
This is in
showing up.
Washington, D.C.
Yes. For the run. And there was like a bunch of different options. You could do anything from 3 to, I think the longest was maybe 8 miles, 7 or 8 miles. And then I think afterwards they tend to go to like a brewery or somewhere, but obviously a bunch of people had signed up for the Move Her Mind chat podcast that we did afterwards. And so it was really cool. There's a venue actually directly behind the store that they had set up for the podcast, and they had it catered, and there was drinks, and it was
Everybody got sick.
It was a really cool space.
Did she have Legionnaire's disease? Because isn't that making a comeback? Probably
Yeah, it
thanks.
is.
Probably thanks to me.
I did
Yeah.
see. I saw that headline.
Yeah.
Where was that though?
New York City, I think.
Yeah,
right?
New York City. That was it.
Coincidence? I was there the week before.
Well, we are
I
kind
did
of
think of you when I saw Legionnaire.
we are kind of jumping ahead though. We skipped over the grit party and Taylor coming in town.
Oh, yeah.
And all that stuff and went straight to when was it?
I just wanted to tell Robbie about the pin collectors real bad.
I know.
That's probably the most important point of this conversation.
Yeah. You can tune out now, guys.
When if Robbie's in an old home at some point, he's lost his mind, just bring a bag of pins and trade with him. He'd probably be happy. He'd probably be like, I had a great day.
I mean, I feel like my time is coming to dive into bird watching, pin collecting, model planes.
Ooh, model
Ooh,
planes.
model
Planes
planes.
are cool.
I like model planes.
My dad got into that at one point. I helped him.
If you make
Yeah.
a model plane, we'll hang it on the set here.
Okay.
And like, you
Dude,
can
let's just deck this whole top part out.
Yeah.
I love it when you go to a restaurant or something. Like there's one in DC that has all these giant like model planes, and I'm like, I love it.
Nice.
I like especially World War II stuff.
There's
bombers,
actually, you know that. Have you ever been to?
Messerschmitts,
Have you ever been to the
Mustangs.
park in Cherry Hill? Probably not. It's called Reedbird Park. It's this pretty big park in South Baltimore, and they have an actual runway, and because there's a meetup that goes there, I guess every weekend
meet up for what?
for model planes,
Oh.
and they have like an actual runway for the planes, and I went to an event once because it was like their fall festival or whatever. It was pretty cool.
Do they wear hats or anything?
Like what? What do you mean?
Like the meetup.
I don't think
Like
so.
how do you know who's there for the
I think
meetup?
because they have a giant model ass plane.
Okay.
They bring like trailers, dude, like actual trailers where they have these planes because the wingspans are like 6 feet long.
At that point, why not just get a real plane?
I guess there's the risk of dying in a one.
Our neighbor, when I was growing up, built a plane in his garage.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Mr. Allen.
Are planes like mopeds where there's a certain size or you can just kind of mess around in, but then you got to get a pilot's license at one point?
I know ultralights are like mopeds, so you
Okay.
can. I think you can fly those without a license. I think you can go like if you get a glider, you can
Yeah.
also those. I don't know if they require a license.
I
could
want-
be wrong.
I want to try paragliding someday. That is something I would love to try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It seems to be like a good balance between it is risky, but it's not crazy risky.
I don't know.
It's not squirrel
Like,
shooting.
I love when I was a little kid. I thought ultralights came out, and I thought they're
What are the-
basically a glider with a propeller.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you're sitting in like this little triangle,
Yeah.
and you have a pretty large propeller behind
Yeah.
you. Unfortunately, it's what they just used to attack Israel when this whole
right,
thing
yeah.
started. But when I was a kid, they weren't doing that. And they would fly all over San Francisco. They were like a rage for a little while.
Really?
But then people started falling out of the sky, and then they started
Yeah. That's
not being as
I guess
ragey.
that is the downside to those things.
Yeah. I like, what's the movie? It's like, hey, I'm going hang gliding. Hey, look, kids. He's like,
Mad Max?
no, yeah.
It's a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fury Road, though, they use those too, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
They did a good job with that.
That was like an ultralight, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll ever do that, but it seems like fun.
I think if they've got a runway, that'd be a good place to do like a weird race.
Like a Oh, that'd be cool actually if you had to parachute down, like kind of paraglide into the next. Like it's a triathlon, but you paraglide into it.
Okay, so but there's
That
three
could,
things.
that could get messy though.
There's-
Now that I think about it.
Parachute into it would be cool,
Yeah.
but like there's three things in a triathlon. So what would be the first? What, you get in the plane, you jump out,
That's one event.
you land
Yeah.
in the water,
Yeah.
and then you
Ooh.
swim,
Then you gotta swim.
and then you run.
Yeah, I like that.
In the water with a parachute? That feels like
No,
it's
you
just-
pull the parachute.
Yeah, you
don't
just-
you? Haven't you ever seen a Tom Cruise movie?
You let it go. You slip out of the harness or
Yeah.
whatever once you land.
Okay.
Maybe
Feels
25
safe.
feet up. Boop.
I mean, entry fees would only be like $3,000 to $8,000.
So I'm a horrible swimmer, by the way. I realized this. As much I can swim, but I realized how bad of a swimmer I was because we were at the Druid Hill pool on Sunday, and this is insane. But they make you take a swimming test to get in the deep end.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea, but this is the insane part: is that you get a wristband, but then if every time you go back, you have to take the test again. Like they don't put your name in the system.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, this guy could swim.
It's a public pool.
But it's like they have tablets and stuff. They can do this.
I don't know.
It's Baltimore City. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it's better that they test you every time.
Yeah. But dude, my 9-year-old's a better swimmer than me, because he can go down and back. And Kimmy's ridiculous because she grew up going to a pool every day. I'm terrible.
My favorite was when I had already done one of the half Ironmans at 70.3 or whatever, and Meg decided that she's going to do the next one, and I'm like, let me show you the ropes in the pool, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're good at running, but
Yeah.
you know, this is swimming. I did it, you know, and immediately this chick's like a seal, like
Like
back
Megan?
and forth. Yeah, she's so good, and
That's how my wife was.
Yeah.
She's just down and back, and I had to,
I
come
also
up for
grew
air
up
like 3
swimming,
times.
though. Like
So
all
did
the
I.
time.
But they have good water slides at that pool. But look at that brush burn I got.
saw that.
See that?
yeah.
Tears you up.
That's a problem with, like, Meg's a natural athlete. You know, when she probably played soccer, she was probably that kid who went on the field and was like the star player. I was always the kid on the field that they let play like midfield or defense.
Right, or right field.
Yeah, that was all the positions where it doesn't take any skill. That's in my entire life growing up. That's where they put me.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah. I
Interesting.
was never the skill player. Like,
That's usually how kids end up on track.
yeah, there we are.
Man, I didn't realize Meg was a great swimmer like that.
Meg's good
I'm
at
not
everything.
a great swimmer.
You're being humble.
Are you kidding? Her first half Ironman, you came out of the water like in the first, like you already were ranked. And then
Really?
you got on the bike and
That's
you crushed the
insane.
bike. And she got qualified. She was number one in the run. She got qualified for the championships for triathlons.
Really?
I mean, sure.
That's insane. Yeah.
They asked
There's
her
no
at the end if
chance.
she wanted to, like, they're like, do you want to go to the championship? She's like, no, I didn't like this.
I was like, absolutely not. I'm never going to do this again.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, people that have spent their life trying to be good at it, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah, let's rewind all the way
yeah.
back to the beginning of the weekend. We were going to have Grit Party, and we wanted to have Taylor in, who is our dirt division lead trail reviewer. So, of course, he came in on Thursday. We hung out, and then we went for a trail run on
Yeah, Friday morning.
And it was pretty fun. We all showed up in the exact same clothing.
Yeah.
On purpose?
No.
Oh.
We were all wearing white Mylar running tops.
It was funny because we had them covered. Taylor had the tank on. I had the sleeveless, and Robbie had the T-shirt.
Yeah. It's like the entire
All
catalog.
Same one, all white.
And I think that was the first time I wore that or second time. And of course, usually I don't wear white on a trail run, but I think everything else was dirty.
Especially after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went and we did. By the way, I'm the local legend there now.
Really?
I have 2 segments of local legend on
How's
the
it-
gunpowder.
They give
thing.
you a local legend for 2?
No, 2 segments. I've been there like.
Oh, because you've been there recently. Yeah, a bunch.
Well, here's how it happened. I've run there a couple times with Theo. I ran there for the gunpowder race. I went back after we ran with Taylor and did 2 loops of it on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so.
It's crazy that hasn't been run more, but
Oh no, now I feel like I got to go back every day.
I love that.
Or weekend.
I love that trail. That's honestly my favorite place, trail run around here.
What I like about it is it offers the full gambit,
Yeah.
and there's no road running.
Right. Yeah. Although there's a section by a river, the Gunpowder River there, and after it rains, which it rained like 4 inches the night before, it's up to your ankles at some point in water and.
What was
and
nice
mud.
is we didn't go up as high that spot where you like the falls, but we did the regular drop in on that bottom area.
Yeah.
All the trees were cleared and stuff,
Oh,
so that
that's
was
good.
nice.
Yeah, but
I don't know who-
I had a great time doing it. I haven't done a trail run in a while,
Yeah.
so that was nice.
It's beautiful there. And it's neat because you start running, you can hear the road, but once you're about a mile in, you don't hear anything but like cicadas and birds and stuff.
And Thomas treated us to a Wawa breakfast afterwards, which is really
I heard
nice.
about that.
Yeah.
Everyone was raving about the Wawa. I was like, really? This is our.
I mean,
I was
Wawa's
impressed.
pretty solid.
Like instead of just getting like an egg on it, they did like an omelet and put it on your sausage. Speaking of sausage, a sandwich with a croissant.
Yeah, they're very cultured.
I'm getting ready to go to UTMB. That's why I say croissant.
That's a good way to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. Go to Wahoo. Wawa.
And I got a snack wrap, which they basically just stole, McDonald's idea but made it better. And it
Does
had
McDonald's still do snack wraps?
They just brought it back.
Brought
They
it back. Yeah. And it had hot honey bacon, which I was like, yes. How has this not been a thing? I mean, hot honey on everything. Yes, please.
You and Megan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Would you do hot honey bacon? Because you don't eat a lot of bacon.
I don't eat a lot of bacon, but that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
I mean, here's how I would use it: hot honey bacon, egg and cheese, and maybe drizzle a little maple syrup on a bagel.
Yeah, I would be into that.
Can't be bad.
I mean, yeah, you really can't mess that up.
All right, so we got the Wawa breakfast.
Yeah.
That was just the beginning of Friday. Then we did like some work stuff. We shot a video here. Between 2 shoes, the Norda versus the Prodigio Pro.
La Sportiva.
2 very different shoes. But people wanted to know.
Okay, yeah.
And then,
But 2 very, probably 2 of the top trail shoes of the year.
Yeah.
Even though they're different.
I think we know. We've figured out which one's going to win.
Okay.
And then we went out and we had some fun times at sort of a happy hour / I guess it turned into a dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naughty Pine. We talked to a woman that was maybe crazy.
Yeah, I mean, she just seemed like your average lifer bartender in a way.
Yeah, but she was like 30.
Right. She
She
said she had
seemed
been
like-
bartending since she was 14, which
Yeah.
seems not legal.
But it does. I don't think you're supposed to be there until you're 18, and that's only back of the bar.
Right.
I don't think you can serve, but
Yeah.
she was in Ocean City, which,
There's no
I mean, yeah, there's no rules at some of those places.
She says she was bartending like these. Do you think this was true?
Ostrich races?
Ostrich races with rich people at like 4 a.m.
And they
in
were
the
killing
after
the
hours.
ostriches. and
I actually
stuff, and-
believe it.
I believe it.
Dude, rich people do weird, crazy. I mean, look at Epstein.
Wait,
they
where
do
were
weird,
the-
crazy stuff.
where were the ostrich
With
races?
ostriches, though,
What? I mean, if I had a lot of money.
So she this is where the
If I was
story,
a rich person, I would be tempted. I'll say that.
I think if I said, "Hey, Robbie, we're having ostrich races,"
I'm light enough.
you'd be tempted.
I'm light enough that the ostrich could probably manage it.
I think they can handle like a 6-foot dude who's 200 pounds.
Okay, then yeah, I'm in.
If you get kicked by an ostrich, they'll put a hole in your chest.
I would be riding it though. It wouldn't be well. Same with
Didn't
a
you
horse.
have you ever played joust?
But a horse would also kick a hole in your chest, and people ride those.
Right, but they got 4 legs.
What are you saying? But ostrich's legs are not as muscular as a horse's legs.
More,
There's no way.
I think so.
I agree with Robbie on this.
Pounds.
one.
I mean,
look
how-
up pounds per square inch ostrich.
Yeah, how heavy is an ostrich?
Yeah, look
on
up
average?
how much weight can an ostrich carry on its back. I don't know if you've ever played joust, but that's an entire night with armor and everything.
Yeah. So
They
you're
can-
saying
they can carry 160 to 200 pounds.
Oh, well, it's gonna love me. They're
But
gonna love me.
many
then.
farms have a weight limit of 150 pounds to avoid overexertion.
Okay.
Wait, so there are places that you can ride?
Yeah,
the
there's literally a
ostrich?
photo of things.
So
that
there's
can you
farms
ride.
that you can ride them. There's definitely places you can race them.
Well, the only thing that was kind of falling apart on her story, there's one racetrack that's over in like on Ocean Pines, or like when you cross over, I
Yeah.
guess it would be East Ocean City or whatever.
Yeah.
And she couldn't remember the name of the racetrack, and it's just I think
It's
it's, just
called racetrack.
Yeah, I think it's just the racetrack.
That was amazing.
Yeah, she also seemed like she was 80, and
Yeah, she did spot us some money for Keno, which was cool, which we lost, but it was worth it.
we
to
tipped
try.
her out. All right, first check in. Now the crit is over, you're probably wondering, what am I doing? Why do I continue to run? This is ridiculous. But it's not. And this is actually part of my favorite time of running, when you don't really have to do anything and there's no big race coming around that close that you have to worry about paces or anything like that. I mean, yeah, you could do your speed workout, but in general, you can just enjoy the runs. Just go out, feel the breeze on your face. It's so nice.
All right, this episode is sponsored by LMNT, our favorite salty electrolyte beverage.
I happen to know I am a very salty sweater.
Yeah, so am I. I actually did one of those sweat tests, and I lose 1,700 milligrams an hour.
So you could have
Oh, whoa.
an element every hour.
I mean,
Two.
you know, pretty much. But one a day has been pretty good throughout these very hot and humid summer months in
That ain't you,
Baltimore.
is it, Robbie?
You know how I know? Is because whenever I come home from a run, my dog licks my not entire, legs and arms because they're so salty. He's going crazy about them.
You're like a human salt lick.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, they've been saving us this entire summer, and we've actually been playing with some of the flavors, mixing some of them.
My bottle right now has real lemonade. Then I put the raspberry salt in there, and then the bubbly water and some ice. And I have to say,
That's
I
nice.
am chilling right now.
That's a good cocktail.
Can I give my shout out?
Yeah.
Okay, I think people have been sleeping on the mango chili.
Wait, you got the mango chili?
I had it since like last year, and I never hardly used it.
But you went back to it?
I think I only tried it on the rim of a margarita, but I've been doing the mango chili with a lime seltzer. Boom! It's pretty great.
Mango chili is John Ober's favorite.
I think it might have jumped a couple tiers up. Maybe I was sick of the raspberry and watermelon. And it's amazing.
All right, I'm going to have to get the mango chili because we don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of flavors. You'll definitely find one you like. One of our favorites is sold out, but we're hoping it's going to come back, the lemonade.
It's definitely coming back.
So,
It has to.
yeah, put your requests in for the lemonade. But in the meantime, you can get a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase at drinkelement.com/thedrop. And it's perfect for sharing with friends.
Yeah, one of the best things is, you know how hard it is to drink water during the day. Like if you're trying to get hydrated. But I go through like 20 ounces of Element like in a
Because it tastes so
pop.
good.
Yeah. She made it sound like it was like a Coke fueled like party.
Yeah.
Ostriches died during the races. Like it was a whole saga.
I could believe. I think it happens.
If it was inserted into the Wolf of Wall Street, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, having it at a public track after hours seems a little suspicious. If you said it was on someone's like farm, like Kevin Plank's farm or something, then maybe, yeah, I'd probably believe you.
I don't know. When I was down in Ocean City one time and I went to this house, this dude who used to drive around a limousine. So like, he just, if you were at like Fager's Island or one of the other bars that was down there, he'd usually be like, "Hey, let's I got a limousine, let's go party," and like trying to get girls into his limo. And
Dude, we need to bring back the limousine because that was cool.
I was with a bunch of girls and we got in the limo and we went and got cheesesteaks, and then he took us back to his house. And here was the creepy thing: there were cops in his house.
Oh yeah.
Like just eating, like making sandwiches from his fridge and stuff like that.
In uniform?
In uniform.
No way.
And they're like looking at us like suspect.
Yeah.
Because they probably know this dude's a scumbag, and they're probably like, who are these guys who are with him?
Right.
He was definitely into some form of providing party favors to the local bars and stuff in the Ocean City area. And I was just like, it was the creepiest feeling. That was the closest I've ever felt to like walking into a movie set of like criminal.
Like Eyes Wide Shut or something.
I don't
that
remember
was
what
criminal?
happened there. Yeah, this was more like
Like The Departed or
yeah, it would be
Something
more
like
like
that.
that where you're like,
Frank.
it's got cops on the payroll.
Oh, I believe that, especially in a place like Ocean City. You know, it's big enough but small enough where
They're
you
making
have money.
sandwiches.
Yeah. Were the sandwiches good?
I don't know. I didn't have one. I'd already had a cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
had rolled up on a cheesesteak place, and he was buying. So,
Dude, that's crazy. Just having a limo. What that could get you back then?
and he looked like the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Like he was a big, giant, bald guy. I'm sure. I wonder if he's still alive. But
Man, like actual Kingpin, like that. He
Yeah.
looked like Kingpin.
like no neck and just
Yeah.
a bald head and the top.
Man,
He had like a smaller gentleman around him that was like yeah, man, yeah, that guy.
Frank. His name is probably Frankie.
Yeah, you guys want cheesesteaks? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get the cheesesteaks.
Man, you said that like living out the stereotype. I love that.
Yeah, and then when the cops are in the house,
Man,
they didn't say.
I wish you knew who that
They
was.
didn't even say hello. We're like, I walked in the kitchen, and they're like staring at you, and I was just like, hey, and they're just like, nothing.
You know there was all kinds of drugs in it. They probably
Yeah.
made drug busts and just dropped them off that house.
Well, he also had a dock behind his house,
Oh yeah,
so
straight
I'm
getaway.
sure, yeah, it's just like drive up, drive off. But I don't know. My time in the Ocean City area, again, like that place is. There was some scary stuff going on back then, like early 2000s and late 90s.
Under the boardwalk.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Under and over the boardwalk. Oh, I believe that, especially before there was cell phones or anything like that.
Oh, there were cell phones.
I mean,
but like flip,
you know what I mean.
razors,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Anyway, so Taylor was in town.
So yeah, those burgers were pretty good. We played some Keno.
Yeah, the burger was. I got a hot chicken. I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Naughty Pine, can't go wrong.
Yeah, and then the next day, what did we do the next day?
Well, you guys.
Oh, we went for a run
you
with the
did a
Fast
run.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Carl, I was thinking we're walking home, and Robbie's like, "My son's birthday is tomorrow. I'm gonna be there when he wakes up." So Carl's like, "Robbie, you're not coming," and I thought that was Carl being like, "I'm
Right.
not going."
Yeah. Oh, you showed up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
So Taylor and I roll up, and actually we came with Lynn. So Lynn came in that morning, and so it's Lynn, Taylor, myself. We roll up. Bright
I
eyed.
was also there, but that's cool.
Oh, you came with us too. Yeah, that's right.
She was there.
I forget because Megan never goes to the fast. Well, occasionally
That is.
goes,
Yeah.
but we all roll up, and bright eyed and bushy tailed was Carl, and he was in it. He was like in a peppy mood and everything.
Wow. All right.
Felt pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a fun run. Meg, you cracked
Well,
off.
the temperature, we didn't mention that it was 1 billion degrees here for the entire month of July, and it finally broke on Friday morning.
Yeah,
And it's
August
been
1.
amazing since then.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
This morning was a little
warmer. The sun was out a little bit.
I'm not even complaining.
It wasn't
I'm
that
not,
bad.
yeah.
It
it's
wasn't that
nothing
bad.
like it was.
I was when I was running. I was like, every once in a while there'd be like a strong gust of wind, and I was like, those are the ones in the winter that just kill me. Like like you're like stop with the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, But yeah, so we all started with the Faster Bastards. It was a really enjoyable run. Taylor ran out with us, then he met up with Megan, and then he did some cooking.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, our friend Nick Ecker came down from PA, so that's who I ran out with.
Okay.
He ended up winning a pair of Metaspeed Sky Tokyo.
That night at the grit party.
Yeah. We'll explain that in a second. And then I finished up with Carl during the run, and it was like we were picking up the pace, and it just felt really comfortable.
What were you running in?
I can't tell you.
Really? Oh.
I can't.
Yeah,
We
he
can't even say the
tell
name
you.
of it?
Can you say the name of the
I
brand?
mean, I guess I can say it, right? People know it's coming out.
It's all over the internet.
All right. I was running in the ASIC Supersonic.
Okay.
Or Sonic
Blast.
Blast.
He couldn't even get the name right, so I guess
Yeah.
it's okay that he does.
I keep wanting to call it Supersonic.
That makes sense.
We
But,
just won't tell anyone how we feel about it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this morning, we both ran in.
Sonic Blast.
No.
Oh.
Oh, didn't you run Mega?
No, because I was trying to run. I had a workout, and I was like, I was gonna run in a speed shoe, like the Metaspeed Sky, but then I was like, well, it's a plated trainer,
It is.
so I'm just gonna run my workout in that, even though I know it's gonna be slow. And it's not a fast, like it's not meant to be a fast shoe,
Well, we can't talk about it too much,
right?
but yeah.
But
I'd say
like it's not a race station.
I don't hate that you ran an up-tempo workout in it.
I just figured, look, I need to. I wanted to at least try it because I'm reviewing. I had to put miles in the other one.
Yeah.
But so I was like, I'll just. It's not going to be probably my fastest workout, but it was yeah. I ran it in that.
Meg and I both. I think you probably already have your full miles in the Sonic. I have 4 miles left to go before I hit my minimum miles.
I think I have over 20 in both.
Yeah. And then I got 9 in the other one today.
Grit Party was
Yeah.
held again at Mobtown. We had Miss Twist bring some ice cream, and then had a lot of
Mobtown beers.
Mobtown beers
And
and
then
slushy from them, so they have a seltzer there that's a blueberry seltzer, which is always my go-to because I'm not really a beer drinker, but I found out they turned it into a slushy.
here's the thing that killed me though.
What?
I was like, I was like, everybody's talking about how great it was, the slushy. So I was like, great, I'll get one. And then I looked at Megan, she was drinking like the regular one that she doesn't love so much. And I was like, well, just try this. I hadn't even had a sip.
Yeah.
Just try this. If you like it. And she's like, I do. And she's like, going to give it back. I said, don't worry about it. I'll go get another one. So I go up. They're done.
That's awesome. Did you get the cherry lime one?
Nope.
Okay.
There's nothing. And
They're all gone?
They were all gone. And I was like, well, all right.
That's
and I see Megan, I was like, is it good? And she's like, yeah, this is great.
It was so much better than the regular cider. I don't know what made it so much better. It's just icy.
I'm with you.
I guess. I don't
yeah,
know.
I had one too. It's awesome.
All right. Carl, what did you have for Miss Twist?
I actually didn't have anything.
I actually didn't either, which I feel so bad about.
You didn't have any?
I was like,
Did any of us?
Because
I did.
Oh, what'd you have?
I got a twisty cone.
I was actually regret it that I didn't get a banana split just to shove it in Meg's face.
No,
and be
don't
like,
worry.
"Look at this."
Chad
Chad
did that, and I got it
ordered
on
one
video.
and
Boy.
literally brought it over to me just to show
That's
me.
awesome.
And I was like, that's disgusting.
A lot of people got banana
Dude, it
splits.
looked
if you look at the
amazing.
review.
Dude, I couldn't believe how many people got banana splits. I was like, you guys are nuts.
I
I
mean,
can't think of anything worse than a banana split and a beer.
it's the
That combo
that's
is
why that's why
disgusting.
I can't do ice cream and beer. Just not.
That's what I'm saying. Me too. I was already like 8 beers.
But the
deep.
crown jewel of ice cream treats is the banana split. That is the
No, fudge sundae.
Uh,
And then if I'm in San Francisco and I was at Ghirardelli, I get the rock.
but that's kind of a banana split. Kind of is a fudge sundae because they put the chocolate sauce on part of the part
But
of the.
there's a
banana.
banana in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
First off,
it's-
fudge. I
it's
like
so-
the fudge hot sauce. And the stuff they put on that banana
I see
split
what
is
you're
just that
saying.
liquidy.
Like chocolate syrup.
yeah, chocolate syrup.
If there was an award for a podcast that talks the most about banana splits, we would win.
Probably.
There's got to be one dedicated to banana splits.
No.
There's something.
Dedicated.
There's got to be a whole ice cream network
Yeah,
out there we don't
there
even
is.
know
Oh,
about.
there's probably ice cream podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely an ice cream reviewers.
I will tell you though, like
I'll hop on.
that was a lot of food. Like the reason I wouldn't get the banana split is just too much.
I
Like
had- yeah.
That was like a foot of ice cream, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, bananas.
I had been eating junk all day because it was my kids' birthday parties. There was like pizza and
Did the kids have
snacks.
pizza? I mean, ice cream?
Yeah, they did. And so I was just not feeling it, unfortunately.
Am I the only one who had it? You
Yeah,
didn't?
I didn't
And I
have
went
any.
real simple because I was like holding a beer and I didn't want to have to use a spoon, so I just went like a cone of like the soft serve
Was it
twist
good?
ice cream. Yeah, it's like exactly what you'd expect.
Yeah. It
Good summer
seemed
evening.
great.
I like the
So-
ladies. They were Baltimore originals
Yeah.
in that truck, man.
Yeah.
So we did a 5K run while we were there, and I was so annoyed because it was the perfect time to see change on the road because the sunlight's like hitting off the road at the perfect angle.
The coin hour.
Yeah, the coining hour, and so I kept seeing it, but I'm in the middle of the pack, so I can't obviously stop, and it was driving me bananas because I couldn't. It was just
You should have
had
just
to pass
stepped
on
out
by.
of the group and waited.
Wait till everyone
Yeah.
runs by.
So in running, there's always a new accessory that you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Mm-hmm.
You should do some sort of running coin purse that also has like a little, so you don't have to
Magnet?
bend down, like a sticky tip
Yeah, I
or
see what you're
something.
saying.
that-
Man, what if you just practice with one of those hands that you get in the vending
Oh,
machine,
yeah.
the sticky
The
hands,
slappy hands.
and you got really good with it, and we're just like, whoosh,
Can you call it sticky tip?
sticky.
That should be the name of the product.
Okay, we'll work on that. Yeah,
We're gonna
Workshop
we're gonna
that.
workshop that.
we are gonna
Yeah.
workshop that.
Yeah, that would be like true Mario because it'd be like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
as you picked it up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe. But then, yeah. So you laid out a bounty on a segment.
I
there?
did. So
Strava segment.
I didn't know if it was going to get backed up or not, but I figured if A6 didn't want to back it up, we'd pony up and get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I said there's one segment that's 0.97, so it's not quite a mile, it's just short of a mile.
Right.
It's basically a mile.
But it has one killer intersection in it that
Like, actually, killer. I'm always scared
Yeah.
I'm gonna die when I cross it.
it's a crossing of 3 lanes on one side, 2 lanes on the other side, and then the ones coming across are 2 and 2.
It's just a bad.
And anyway, it was held right now before the event at a 5:15 for the 0.97.
Yeah, and
For the men.
we should also mention that it goes along Boston Street, which is a 4-lane road, so you can't run in the road. You have to run on the
Sidewalk.
Maybe you could run in the road for a little bit, but you're
Yeah.
gonna have to jump back on the sidewalk. And while there's aren't that many street crossings, there's like pedestrians and other things
Garbage.
going on. Yeah, so it's not just a straight shot.
Not by any means.
And Nick, who you ran the Boston Marathon with one time,
Yeah, I think 23.
and at that time you guys were both like, I just want to, try to do my best.
It was his first Boston, and I think that was like his PR, which I think he ran like a 2:45 or something, which is hilarious now that he's going to go run a 2:20 in Chicago.
Yeah, and in last year at Boston, or this year in Boston, he ran a killer time.
Yeah.
It's like high 20.
Yeah, mid-20s, something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wow.
so we knew he had a shot, and he came in at a 4:41 for the split, which is diabolical.
It's actually it's pretty crazy.
Especially given all the things we just listed out, like terrible sidewalks.
I kind of want to see what he could do with the New York City, the mile.
I think there was a couple other guys with him too, and he just said
They weren't able to hang.
he said that he saw the intersection, just put his hands up and went straight through it. Like there was not cars, like it wasn't a walk sign.
Yeah. So he ended up. I did talk to A6, and they were impressed, and said no problem. We'll send him a pair of shoes. So he got the Metaspeed Sky Tokyo from.
Nice.
Reading the reviews, he said that was the one that he thought would work for him
That's my
best.
favorite.
Yeah, and then he said they were overnighted to him. He got them yesterday,
Wow.
and which was Monday, right?
Yeah.
No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. He said he might have got them Monday, and he said these got here faster than it took my legs to recover from the attempt.
Impressive.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not an easy stretch, and to beat it by 30 seconds is admirable.
Dude, look, that's a sub 5 no matter what coming in on that. And that's
mile, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
45 mile pretty much.
And that's with obstacles and everything like that. You got to wonder.
Here's the other thing too, is when he started, because I saw them start, they were waiting. They moved back and were waiting, and like
they had to go through
there
you
was
guys?
like 50 runners ahead of them, like on the sidewalk.
Oh,
So
wow.
I don't even know how
he got
worked.
past that. Yeah.
So, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, how would he do in the Fifth Avenue mile if he could whip it out on that?
I'd imagine pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like at least drop another 10 seconds.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
That's a lot.
But yeah, the grit party was great. It was a perfect weather, super, super fun. And speaking of grit, we had some amazing finishes. So I know we mentioned the elevation leader last week,
Jana?
Jana.
I think it's Jana.
You think so?
Yeah.
Someone wrote that somewhere.
Yeah.
Hana.
Which is funny because you know La Jolla. You don't call La Jolla.
Well, I knew a girl growing up, and everyone called her Jana.
Yeah, I know a Jana.
Yeah, it's spelled the same way.
Yeah. Or no, it's usually 2 N's in that one.
She spelled it with 1. I guess she liked to be different. But she finished the month with 162,000 feet of elevation.
And 644 miles.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a real lot.
Robbie, do you think if you planned, like, I'm going to say September, you have nothing else going on,
Yeah,
you going to be able to run 600 miles?
I don't think. No, I don't think I could do. Like, I don't think I could walk 600 miles. No, I could walk. I could do 20 miles a day walking.
Is that all it is? 20 miles a day?
Only.
Only.
That
yeah.
would be like 600, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
There's no way I would run that, especially uphill. That's
That's the thing
bonkers.
that's the crazy part. It's like I could fathom doing, okay, I'm going to do a challenge of 20 miles a day.
Mm-hmm.
And you just run easy and nice and slow and
Yeah, maybe like walk, run, whatever.
yeah. In a month that's not blaring. Like she was here in Maryland, so we know what her temps
Oh,
were like.
yeah.
And I got to tell you, that last day of grit was a punch in the face. And the fact that it was like cool the next day,
It was so grit like.
oh, it was ridiculous. It was August 1st. It went from.
It was like 65 degrees in the morning.
And the day before, it was 85 at the same
Yeah.
time and 100% humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I, like, so I was looking at her activities or whatever, and it's like, dude, even today, 1:36 a.m.
What?
Yeah. And then she'll go out at like 2:40 p.m.
Is she doing like 10 and 10, or is it?
Yeah,
Those are some crazy doubles.
basically. Like, so on July, like, I'm going to go back to July.
Are there demons, do you think? Is there something going on that's waking her up and she's like, I got to get out of here?
It could be. So the last day of grit, 1:32 a.m. She did 14 miles with 1,800 feet of elevation, and then at 2:30 p.m. she did another 8 miles with 2,000 feet of elevation. So that was.
Did we get any
You
sandbaggers?
know, that day was horrible.
Did we get any sandbaggers?
No.
No, so it ended up Connor Bessel won for mileage with 713 miles, and second place was Jeremy with 665.
Okay.
And then third place was Jana.
Yeah.
Jana.
Yana Hana.
Second check-in. All right, so you need a reason to run. Let's see. For me, it's mostly that I never want to not be able to run, so going back out there and at least having some fitness in some form all the time has become an addiction. Like I'm terrified that if I ever stop running or something like that, that I'd have to start all over again with those times where it hurts to breathe and all that stuff. So I just keep going.
All right, this week's episode is sponsored by SWIFTWICK socks.
My favorite.
Yeah, these are all of our favorites. They're great for all times of the year. You guys love it because there's no left and right sock, so you can put it on any foot.
I actually do love that the most.
Yeah. I would know that. The only, see, you have it easy because in your household, you're probably the only one with SWIFTWICK socks.
Yeah.
So for me, Megan has SWIFTWICK socks. So I still have to check sizes before I snag a pair.
Okay. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, no left and right matching. You just ball them up and put them in the drawer.
You also prefer the taller socks, and I like the ankles, so
That is
that
true.
feels like it's pretty easy to decipher.
That is the
I wore them
key.
today for my workout. They were great.
I wore special ones today for my long run.
Yeah, we'll announce more on those later. But if you guys have not tried out SWIFTWICK socks yet, you absolutely need to. As we were saying, they have all different styles, great for all seasons. And you can use the code BELIEVE15 at checkout for 15% off your first order. So go to swiftwick.com/collections/believe, and you can see some of our favorite picks there.
But I was looking at, Taylor and I were curious to see what the record, like world record was for most mileage in a month. And there was a run sign up. I don't know what the event was, but you could see the results on run sign up.
Oh.
And it was, I forget when they did it, but there was a dude that did 500,000 feet of elevation in 1 month. And I think I think he was like out west, but most of the guys were in like Manitou or Colorado Springs. They were clearly doing the incline,
Okay.
like up and down,
Oh, jeez.
which is, you basically have to do it like 3 times a day for a month. But I think she would have came in like 7th place on the.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And in Maryland. What about, did you get the mileage, the overall mileage?
I don't know. I didn't see what the overall mileage was for them, but just think about 500,000 feet in 1 month. I think it was. I'm not sure if it's an officially a world
What was our
record.
total for the entire, that we put that post? What was the,
Total elevation was 8 million, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
That's more.
Yeah.
So collectively we did better.
Collectively as a group for all of Grit. Yeah.
According to the Guinness World Records, the most miles in 30 days is 1,221.
Most miles
Yeah.
And that's 30 days, so you'd have to lop off a day.
in
Yeah.
30 days.
And he did that back in 2013.
What
it's
is that?
basically 40.7 miles a day.
I can't
65
imagine your
kilometers a
body
day.
is feeling good after that.
No.
Isn't that basically what like Mike Wardy and those people did when they're the transcontinental runners? Don't they do like
Yeah,
50
like
or
50
60?
a day, yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the Chipotle challenge.
well, same kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe that's not a ratified world record or something because they didn't pay the troll toll of Guinness.
If you wanna.
That's like Ryan.
Wait, yeah, because this says that the fastest time I run across the United States is 42 days, 6 hours, 30 minutes. In 2016, averaging 72 miles per day,
Yeah. So it's just not ratified by Guinness.
I guess.
But that's like Ryan. Do you know who Ryan Trahan is, the YouTuber who did the 50 state
Yeah.
challenge thing and raised money for St. Jude's? But so he's like a super fast runner too.
Okay.
He was like D1 at I think Texas Tech or University of Texas. Super fast. I think he's a sub 4 miler, but or close to it. So they did a Guinness World Record during that 50 states challenge, and it was like most people posting a picture of candy to Instagram at the same time. And I was like, because he has a product.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not a real world record. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're just paying Guinness to give you an award, whatever. Like, you could just. I can't stand the arbitrary Guinness World.
Oh,
You-
there's
you-
so many weird ones.
But we participated in one.
Oh,
And
the
then we
Jordan
got it,
one.
yeah, and it got ratified or whatever.
yeah.
That's kind of.
It was legit.
It's legit, but it also can never be replicated again because it was a
Yeah.
weird COVID time.
COVID
Hey.
lineup.
Yeah,
Hate the player.
yeah. But the London Marathon's notorious for that, right?
Yeah.
Like runner
Dressed
dressed,
as
as
a-
a toast inflatable toaster or
Yeah.
whatever.
Over the age of 40. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You basically just look for something that's not there and run as Big Ben. That guy got one.
But you have to pay Guinness like whatever,
Right.
$1,200.
Right.
But the thing is, you live in infamy forever. Like, can you imagine going over to someone's house? Like, that'd be as boring as them showing you their marathon medal.
Yeah. Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
As you'll
worse.
see right here by the plaque.
Especially because it's like 4 sentences long.
Well, when I was a kid, the Guinness was a cool thing. Like, do you remember when like that was the book fair?
Yeah, the book.
Oh.
I remember the book.
I had the 1987 Guinness World Records edition was like the most read book in my house.
Over the Bible?
Yeah, it was actually probably second. But I love that book. I would read that all the time.
Right, but that's the thing. Like, it was, at one point, it was, I remember going to the book fair. You'd usually get a couple, whatever, but everybody always wanted the Guinness World Records.
Yeah, it meant something.
And your picture was in it and stuff. Now, what are you, on a website? Like, what do you get?
Yeah, like before you'd be a certified freak if you were in that.
Yeah.
Now you're just a normal person.
And it was cool stuff. It was like a person who tallest or smallest or largest, or like it was real stuff.
Even the guy who there's like a dude who could spin 8 basketballs at the same time. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how that works.
To an 8-year-old, that's amazing.
Yeah. There was my favorite, well, actually it's pretty depressing, was the park ranger. There's a park ranger who got struck by lightning 7 times. He held the world record. And then he offed himself.
Oh.
He unlived himself?
Yeah. But, I mean, that's
after 8
insane.
times, I would be like, yeah, maybe. I don't want to have that.
But you survived 7 lightning strikes and then died at your own hand. But I get it. That probably messes you up in the head getting struck by lightning that many times.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine
It's like
one
hitting
time.
the reset button too many times.
Yeah.
How did he do it?
Threw a golf club up in the air while he's standing next to it. Dude,
He jumped into a bathtub with a toaster.
I used to do that when I was a kid. I was during a thunderstorm just to see if lightning would strike. I'd like throw a golf club as high as I could just to see if lightning would hit it.
You're like the Pennsylvania Ben Franklin.
No, he was also Pennsylvania, but it never worked. Probably for the better.
Isn't it funny how many dumb things you do when you're a kid? Like, hey, let's see if this works scientifically.
Have you ever run in a lightning storm?
Yeah.
Like,
if I've got a run to do, I'm out there.
okay, so think of this logic. Tell me, because I've done this before. I'm not sure I'll do it again. But it was like a lightning storm, thunderstorm, whatever, and I was at the track. So the track has 2 goalposts, right?
Yeah.
So I figure,
The highest.
right,
Right.
if you're running around the track, which is rubberized anyways,
So are your shoes.
yeah, so I'm pretty much, that's a safety suit right there.
Yeah.
If the lightning does strike, would it not gravitate, if it lands in the vicinity, would it not gravitate towards the poles first and not hit me?
In theories, that's why tall buildings have
Right.
lightning
So wouldn't
rods.
is it wrong to think I would be okay
Here's the thing,
running around a track?
At the 50-yard line, though, you're kind of exposed.
Yeah, but even then, I still feel like if it would... And I always thought, like, lightning was attracted to tall things, but it's not. It hits randomly, and then when it's coming to the ground, then it's attracted. But it's not, like, initially attracted to tall things.
No, I think it's trying to ground. And
Right.
So the fastest way to get
But
to
the
the
actual
ground.
strike is always random. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's consciously like, hey, I'm attracted to you.
Well,
Come
I would
get
say, like, if it was coming out, like, it's when it approaches the ground, that's when it's attracted to tall things. And I'm not tall, so I figured that works as well.
you. Well, it depends. Did you have a hat with a coil on it?
Pointy hat.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't in the Knights of Columbus.
You can see how I get that confused, right?
Yeah.
The Supreme, all that.
I didn't have my propeller hat on either that day. But yeah, so I don't know. I that was my logic doing workout, and I didn't get struck by lightning, so I guess it worked.
Do you know who did get struck by lightning? A 16-year-old at the not the world champions, the U.S. championship.
Struck by something.
Dude, that kid,
Looked like someone gave him a good whipping in the ass right before he took off.
just boom. And speaking of which, if you listen to Monday's episode, we have Jonah on from the Under Armour who won the 1500.
Yeah, Jonah Koech.
I really enjoyed talking to Jonah.
It was really cool, and we saw him when we were in.
We were in Mobtown watching it live.
Yeah,
Was he there too?
yeah, in spirit.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone's thinking Jared Naguse, Cole Hawker, Hobbs
Yeah.
Kessler, like
Those were my top threes.
And then you're like, wait, who just
Yeah.
won?
Who is that?
I got a little confused because he's Kenyan, but he's now a U.S. citizen.
Right.
So like when he came in, I was like trying to do the math in my head, and I didn't want to seem dumb that I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But then he cleared it up for
I
us.
think he's been here for 9 years. Went to college at UTEP, yeah.
And then grad school, and then U.S. Army.
But he trains in Baltimore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
did
This
not
is
know.
the craziest thing because I don't see him with any of the guys.
We see the Under Armour athletes
Yeah.
all the time. They're at the annex. They're running around. Casey Comer comes to Thursday night runs sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'd never seen him. He's not in their photos. And
Yeah.
then, boom, here he is.
Yeah.
U.S. champion, 1,500 going to Tokyo.
Kind of a big deal.
yeah.
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 It's cool.
But yeah, the 16-year-old Lukenhaus.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did you see the Steve Magnus tweet about it?
No.
So he like basically was like, this is the not just the most impressive like thing at Worlds or at Nationals. It's one of the most impressive athletic performances of all time of any sport, because he did the comparison of times with kind of what that would equate to, and it was kind of, I'll see if I can find it real quick because I had it. It was kind of mind blowing what the man. I think he put it on Twitter.
I loved his face, Cooper's face in all of the races because it was like he was so surprised that he was doing what he was doing.
So this is what he said. He said this
Cooper.
is basically the equivalent is a mile time of 3:45 or a 5K of 12:46 for a 16-year-old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like that little kid from Incredibles.
I mean, I think the year Naguse, yeah, basically. I think their time in high school is like a 1:48 or something. It's like, or maybe even slower than that. I don't
Okay.
even know. But it was, I mean, that's just nuts. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be exciting to see what he says.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where he goes from here because I feel like sometimes you have these crazy performances and then
Well, the thing is,
That's it?
when we talked to Jonah had run against him when Jonah got his PR in
Right.
the 800.
And the indoors.
Yeah, I think he said Jonah ran a 142 or something, and this kid ran a 144.
I think
And-
Jonah ran a 140. Yeah, you might be, or 144, and then he was 4 sec. It was 4 seconds. I think the kid ran 146.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he told the kid then, he's like, wow, and the kid was probably 15 when he did that. He's like, you're gonna go places. Meanwhile, Jonah is what, 33?
No, I think he's 27. Can you look up his age, Jonah Koech?
yeah.
I thought I saw he was 27.
I thought he said yesterday on the podcast.
I could be wrong.
He's 28.
Okay, yeah.
He's from Eldoret.
Yeah,
Right.
We talked about that. And so, yeah, it was cool. It was awesome. And then Cole Hawker won the...
And Emily Infield
Okay,
Yeah.
coming back.
I actually thought. I'm sorry, I jumped right in on your Emily Enfield.
That's okay. I was
Yeah.
just excited that she won.
One of the most exciting things I thought was the push.
You like the drama.
Here's the thing: when we were talking to Jonah, he didn't think that was like sportsmanlike and all that stuff, and I agree. But like to create drama and excitement around a race, that seems like almost like pro wrestling.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, more of that, please.
Speaking of drama, what about Sha'Carri Richardson?
Oh, that whole thing, yeah.
That was, I mean, I don't really know what happened, but it all seems ridiculous.
I didn't even know her and it was Christian Coleman. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were
They
together.
were dating, yeah.
But yeah, that's like, did they drop the charges?
He didn't want to press any.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, it's kind of embarrassing.
The story I read in an article was that they were having an argument in the Seattle airport on Sunday, the week before
Right.
the events.
Right.
And she pushed him or something.
Yeah.
But it seemed like that was it. You spend a night in jail for pushing someone?
I would be.
Yeah,
I don't think I would.
maybe.
If you pushed me in an airport, I can't
I
imagine
wonder-
anything would happen to you.
I
That's
wonder
what I'm
if it had
saying.
more to do with just being in an airport because it's
Security cameras everywhere?
well, it's just generally more.
Oh, like
you're gonna
high-
get in
yeah.
trouble more if things happen
Ruckus.
in the airport. Yeah,
Yeah, like you have to take your shoes off sometimes.
because otherwise,
Not
I don't-
anymore.
At all?
Apparently,
Not at
Nope.
all.
Ah.
They'll yell at you to put them back on
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Do you still have to pull your laptop out?
I
if,
think
if
so.
you don't have
If you don't
TSA.
pre-check, yeah.
That's
Which-
why I
who
need
does-
that extra wide. I give up my rights to get TSA
Appar-
if people keeping their shoes on.
apparently yogurt's a liquid, which I don't
Oh.
understand.
Wait, you were trying to travel with yogurt?
Yeah, I try to take a supply of yogurt with me wherever I go.
Was it like Go-Gurt? Like, was it a tube?
How
or
big
what?
of a jar are we talking?
Yeah.
It was the normal cup,
Oh, like an
which
individual size.
is like 5 ounces or something.
Was it Fage?
Fudge? Which one's that?
Fage.
Well,
the
yeah.
Greek yogurt.
Or were it Siggy's?
Phage.
It was Siggy's.
Yeah, I knew Robbie likes the one that looks artisanal.
Well, it's because it's called Siggy's. I like Siggy's. No, it's that's because that's what's at BJ's for the bulk price of Icelandic yogurt. But the no, so I got it on the one flight. I did
Sneak it through.
brought it on fine, no issues. And then when we were going to Florida, my wife had brought it. They made her go through again.
Well, could you see how yogurt and maybe plastic explosives could be similar?
no, because nobody's doing that. It's It's a ridiculous thing.
Wait,
I
so
ne-
did they confiscate the yogurt?
They did confiscate the yogurt, yeah, and they
Bummer.
said it was a liquid, which is just like in no definition. I mean, maybe one definition, but it's
I
not
think
a liquid.
someone said peanut butter was considered a
it
liquid
is,
too.
which is
yeah.
totally absurd.
No, because you can squirt it into stuff.
But you can bring deodorant. You can bring a normal stick of deodorant.
Yeah, it's a solid.
No, but there's the liquid
It's
kind.
a little liquidy.
The gel, yeah.
The gel, there's a gel.
Can you bring
kind.
the gel deodorant?
You can't bring the gel deodorant.
I don't know.
No, it's got to be the. It's got to be
Gotta
the
be
bar,
a stick. Yeah.
and that's solid.
It's
That's
still
not liquidy.
completely arbitrary. Just
Look at this way.
free the yogurt.
Yeah.
Free the Gert.
You could be like, hey, it's they're against culture.
Cultures,
Yeah.
milk cultures.
Yeah.
It is cultural
Wow.
appropriation.
Dude, I tell you, my youngest son is a milk connoisseur.
Nice.
He went and got
That's not untrue.
Oh,
he went and got bottled milk because he thinks it tastes better out
oh
of the
like glass bottle? Nice.
But on the way home, now they make the paper bags out of like tissue paper, and the bag handle's ripped.
Aw,
and he,
man.
of course, smashed a bottle of milk on the ground.
That's disrespectful.
So then they went, and I said, they called me, and I was like, yeah, you can go get another milk.
Mm-hmm.
But just don't get the glass one. Just get a carton. Get the regular
You're
milk.
milk shaming him.
So he went and got this. He went to Sprouts and got this grass-fed special, like milk. He's like, it just tastes better.
Wow.
There's no way. They just see a higher price tag and they're like that one.
So it works.
100%.
The marketing works.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to test this theory out.
I mean, I do think everything tastes better out of glass than plastic or cartons.
That's true.
Like you just, if you get a Coca-Cola
Yeah.
in a glass
The
bottle,
Mexican Coke.
yeah,
That might be the best thing ever.
they're saying they're going to bring they're going to use the cane sugar in the U.S.
Yeah.
Coke, but
I'm for it.
apparently Mexico puts a little bit of salt in theirs, and that's what the
Oh,
difference
really?
is. So you're getting that salt and
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. That sounds great for a trail run.
Well, we're doing that 50 miler,
Mm-hmm.
and my favorite thing, I think one of the reasons to run an ultra is flat Coke.
Yeah.
Like it's like straight nectar.
It's amazing. Middle of an ultra, yeah. I mean, you got to be
Caffeine,
careful though,
sugar.
because you can get too into that and then get
Get
a little
hooked, and then
sick.
you're just sitting by the side of the road.
I drank too much Mountain Dew that during one of those 50Ks, and man, I was sick for like 3 or 4 miles. It sucked.
Hey,
And it tasted so good though.
yeah. Final check-in. All right, we made it this far. You got to have a reason to run, right? I gave you a couple, and then I guess the other one could be getting together with people. So you don't want to be at the group run and not be able to hang. So keep that fitness, keep it rolling, roll right into the fall marathon season. Even if you're not running a marathon, there's 5Ks, there's 10Ks, there's halves, whatever you want to do. You know, get out there, have some fun, run with people, join a group, do a club, whatever.
Real quick, I wanted to say we didn't mention Shelby Houlihan either.
Oh, wow, that
my
was
girl,
amazing.
Shelby.
Dude, I think I'm Team Shelby full on.
I'm
I
Team
now.
can't.
Shelby.
I am not. I
I
can't
am.
do it.
I'm for her.
Ever since I saw her holding a beer,
I
while
knew it. I knew
jumping a
you were
car
going to
over
be
a
pumped
cliff.
about it.
Here's the other thing.
Dude,
And-
she got some new tat.
I'll never know. We'll never know.
We know.
We know.
Yeah, it's proven.
All right,
What are you
know.
talking about?
We
We'll
know.
never know.
But here's the only thing. Usually when someone gets caught and they're like, they like put up a little fight, say, "Oh, I didn't do this," sort of suspension, and then they're like, quietly come back. You know,
And then they suck.
it's weird that she keeps defending herself over and over, because usually people are like, once they realize they're punished, they're just like, I'm just gonna, I did it. I'm gonna brush it under the rug. I don't know.
I've seen lots of people on Jerry Springer just
That's true.
continue to,
But also,
you know.
how did that not affect her mentally?
It did. She's like, I'm going to prove that I'm great. Test me.
I still think she did, but because of the, remember we talked about this. The levels were like way high.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible to explain that away. But I don't know. I think she's cool though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just find it so hard.
Are you
to
like,
root
if she'll
for
dope,
her.
what else would she do?
Yeah, not so much. But I think I'm like, I like her vibe.
I did.
Maybe outside of the.
Watching that race, and about midway, I was like, what if she wins?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is crazy. And then you see her start pulling up, and you're like, no way. And Meg was in total disbelief.
Well, was it Elise Cranny who took the? Who
think
took the
so.
lead, and then Shelby went with her, and I was like, oh, she's
I
going
think,
with
yeah,
her.
I think it's when Elise
and then I
went,
was
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, she's gonna take her. It was
Sure enough. And then I thought, I guess she's not with Nike. She's with this other company now.
Yeah, it's like
She's not sponsored.
It
No,
has like
it's just like a
three-
startup company. Yeah.
It like 3 lightning bolts. Speaking of lightning, the only problem is that logo sort of looks like the SS logo from World War II.
It's lightning bolt.
Yeah,
Take notes.
yeah. It's black and red. You know, it's like
It's called Easy Day Labs. So
yeah,
if you want us to review your stuff, hit us up.
yeah. But she had a lot more artwork than I remember. Was she always tatted like that?
She had a lot more time on
I
her
don't
hands.
know.
She's probably just.
I'm just saying, I want her on the podcast. No one else. I'll talk to her.
I think I would love to talk to her.
And
How about you, Meg? Ian?
I'll let her say her piece too, and be like, "All right."
You know, what'd be great is to do it over a meal. Like do the
Eating
podcast at a
burritos?
restaurant.
Yeah. I got burritos after that race. Me and Adrian.
I mean, how fun would it be?
She
to,
should just lean into that.
Yeah,
That's what I said. I've been
dude,
telling people that.
If she opened
Chipotle sponsor?
Yes.
or
Nick
opened-
Ecker told me.
if
He was
she
talking about that.
opened her own place, like she could open a restaurant.
Because at this point, listen, you have haters. They're gonna hate you for life.
Right.
They're not coming back. The people
Capitalize
that
on
people that love you will think it's hilarious.
Dude, I would totally buy.
Are there enough people that love her?
I think now.
You got 3 right here. I mean,
that's a pretty good percentage.
If she opened up, like, you know how everybody goes to the Tracktown Pizza?
Yeah.
If she opened up a burrito shop in.
Dude,
in
none of the athletes would go there.
Or
they
maybe
would.
all of them would.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, nothing would. I would buy the shirt. I'd run in the shirt. Yeah.
NSF certified.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
need some more villains.
Dude.
that's
and
what I'm
running.
saying. That's what we need.
I like that. And she kind of has a little, like, that's
See,
what I'm saying.
you
I like her
You guys
vibe.
don't like the sport. You like the drama in the sport.
Yeah.
I'm not
Which
Drama's
is funny
awesome.
because I'm normally the one that likes the drama.
Dude,
but-
you don't like drama. You like a.
Here's the other thing. She served no matter what happened, she served her suspension.
Yeah,
and
she
she's
served her
back.
time.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know.
It's done.
I do feel like there is that point to it, which
But
is fair.
Shelby, if you want to have a fantastic interview
We'll
with
have a
us,
good time too.
Well, let's go get margs and some burritos, and we will do it live at a restaurant, and then we'll talk about you opening your own super fast burrito shop.
Yeah, we'll also talk about running. That
A
will-
little
little
bit.
bit,
A
a
little
little
bit.
bit.
I mean, she's probably bored of that at this point.
Yeah, I want to talk about more about Alaska and driving trucks off cliffs because that was awesome.
And I want to know about her artwork.
And she has like a sick new camper that she's living out of, which is cool. I'm into that.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean, her
Everything
and
great.
Matt Centrowitz still?
No.
No,
No, okay.
Don't bring that up.
but I think
Yeah,
she's,
sorry about that one.
Yes, so we're really,
I mean, I wonder which is more sore. Would you rather talk about doping or Matt?
we're really making a case for her to come. I actually want her to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's not happening now.
Yeah.
With
It's
those
happening.
topics.
Come on. I'm sure she has a sense of humor.
I think she does, but
She must.
Yeah. I mean, if she doesn't want one of your spaghettis, I'd be surprised.
Can we talk about this shoe?
We can.
The New Balance Fresh Foam X More V6.
Fresh foam. X. Megan, I've been dying for you to get this on your feet. For some reason, I got it before you.
I know. It's like they don't know what's important over there.
wait. So have you gotten it?
This is mine.
Oh,
You think this would fit my foot?
I don't know. I'm not good at judging.
Dude, this
feet.
is smaller than the banana split that our dude was chomping.
Yeah, so the More is New
That's mine
Balance's.
behind you, Robbie. Look how big it is.
Oh yeah.
Is New Balance's Max Daily Trainer. I want to say this is the same foam as the 1080.
It is.
Yeah. So it's basically like a beefed up 1080.
I'm going to say something controversial.
44 millimeters of foam in the heel, 40 in the forefoot. So just like a lot of foam underfoot, which I love. And yeah, it's like your easy day cruiser.
The upper fit's great.
Very plush.
And
a
the
lot
thing,
of padding.
you say easy day cruiser, but this is one of those max cushion shoes where I just feel like it has a little more rebound, so it feels a little less dead underfoot.
Yeah, so if you're comparing this to like the Hoka Bondi, I would say this one has a lot more spring to it.
I would even say the Mag Max.
Or the Mag Max.
I would say Ghost would fall underneath. The only one that I'm going to put close to this would be the Glycerin.
Glycerin.
Yeah,
Max.
yeah. And I'm going to say something that may be controversial.
Oh, wow. Let's hear it. About the More?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no need for the 1080 with this. Like the 1080 has gotten so soft and gooey that why this is a slightly better, and I actually like the platform a little better. Like, why am I going 1080 when there's this?
Well, especially now that the 880 is now shot up like massive in
That's
stack
actually a good
height.
point. So-
Yeah. 880 is really what the 1080 should be.
Right.
And then this is, if you wanted to just call this a 1080, but everybody needs that, max cush, but it kind of makes me feel like the 1080's lost.
I was going to say, what's even the stack on the 1080? I'll look it up. But I can see that, like you were saying, especially with the 880.
The upper fit's better, in my opinion. I like the fit. I like the feeling underfoot. Like this one just feels great. I was so excited for, I had to hold my tongue because I wanted to wait till you got it on your feet. I didn't want to even bias you, but I just think this is one of the best max cushion shoes that we've tried this year.
Well, and I think it goes back to that real true max cushion shoe where you get that plush, that comfort, the high stack. It's great for recovery day, but like you're saying, it also is kind of nice that you have a little bit of rebound and bounce to it as well. It's just like your core.
This could be a daily trainer for a lot of people, not just a recovery shoe or anything like that. I think this one.
The 1080 is 38 in the heel,
What's this one?
44.
and the 880 is 43 in the heel.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
I love the
The
1080.
880s.
43 in the heel.
Is that
it was
from our-
33. It shot
I mean,
up
not the
10
1080.
mils.
Is that from our
880.
website and an error?
I am on our website, so you may want to take a look at the 1080 V14 review that we have up, but that's what it says.
No, I'm talking about the 880.
Oh, the 880? No,
The
I'm pretty
eight-
sure.
no,
it's-
grab me the 880. It's right there on the thing. I'll show Robbie.
I have the spec sheet up for the 1080, and it's definitely 38.
38 on.
Which would make sense for this being 44 because you
Yeah.
get a decent jump up.
Yeah, but
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
mate.
okay.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
got it.
I haven't run an 880, so I don't know. Yeah, that
mean-
looks pretty.
I think the biggest differential with the 880 is that it's a different fresh foam compound. Like the foam feels very different.
That's a little firmer,
It's
right?
Yeah.
It's definitely firmer.
Yeah.
And it feels. I mean, this might be my sleeper of the year.
The
It was on the
More?
list. You did put that on
The
the
880.
Oh, the 880. Yeah.
The More is definitely a contender for Max Cush.
And what's crazy is this is a $160 shoe.
A Max that's 160
Wait, that's what the spec sheet says, but let me check the website
because
because
of tariffs.
yeah.
What is right now a shoe that Max Cushion shoe that's come out this year that you put it up against, Meg? Because there's nothing under $200.
Yeah, because what's the Vomero?
I think the Bondi.
Plus
the
is
Vomero Plus.
180.
I ran in that the other day.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I like
Okay.
the regular Vomero too, but they're
think
both
they've-
pretty.
I didn't love the regular Vomero as much. I think it's okay. The Vomero Plus, if it was the Invincible, I feel like they worked out the kinks in the Invincible, and it has that ride, that feel, but it's not as like goofy.
Okay, this is shocking, but on the New Balance website, the Fresh Foam More V6 is $155. So even less than what the spec sheet said.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
156?
$155. $154.99.
Dude,
That wasn't the price last year too for the V5.
I think so.
Yeah, but this
I
is
don't know
V6.
that. I don't know that you can beat this shoe at that price.
It's less than the 1080 and the 880.
I don't think the 880 is 43.
It's
by the
not.
way.
It's 40 and a half.
Uh,
It's 40 and a half.
okay.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
My mistake, people. Don't come at me, please.
Carl.
I know. But still, it's still.
Yeah.
How's the 880 still higher than the 1080?
880 used to be like a 30.
Right.
Yeah,
it
or
was 30
less,
in the,
probably
yeah.
27 something.
Right.
They're getting the 880 fans to the high stack just to push them over.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think. Like, I really enjoy running in the More, and for $155, I don't know that there's another Max Cushion shoe that even comes close.
Especially because I feel like you're going to get a ton of miles out of that thing.
How much is the Mag Max, Robbie?
It's like 170, isn't it?
I think so.
Jeez, people.
180.
180.
Yeah.
I don't. It might just win on
Price point.
price. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I didn't realize it was. I was gonna think it was $180.
That's just because it feels like that's standard these days.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, the Magnify Nitro 3, no one ran in that yet, right? That's 160.
No, didn't we run in that?
The 4?
But I don't consider that the.
The
Magnify, the new Magnify,
Oh.
not Mag Max, whatever the new Puma one.
I don't.
I haven't run in that, but I have done a couple runs last week in the Puma Velocity Nitro 4.
Oh,
gotta
that's
get a
what
review. We
that's
gotta
what
get a
I
review
thought
up.
you were talking about, yeah.
Dude, I freaking love that shoe.
It's great. It's pretty good, right?
It's not for me.
And it's $140.
Think so, yeah.
I thought you knocked it a little bit.
I knocked it a little bit because I think it's a little bottom. I think it's too much rubber.
That's what I really liked about it, though. is
Okay, well then that's where we'll differ a bit. But
there's I know what you're saying, but I kind of like that in a way. But dude, that shoe for 140 is crazy. I thought that was like
I think that's like the new
shoe.
standard for like a daily trainer, just like your regular.
Do we need to do a post just on like I'd say 140 to 150,
We have a post.
and is the velocity on it?
Well, not. I mean, it just came out, so no. But we have a post on the website.
But so that's like Puma's Evo, SL, Rebel.
It would fit in that category.
that, yeah.
And the Neo Vista.
I don't know. I only have a couple runs in it, but I was like, I didn't realize it was this good, and now I understand why people were like,
There's a lot of commotion about it. So
Commotion.
yeah. Have you run in the Velocity?
I did 4 miles in it, and I thought that I didn't like the 4-foot. Just didn't feel lively. I'll have to run in it again. It was 1 run, but
Yeah.
I also don't think that's my style of shoe.
I knew, yeah.
I
necessarily.
could also see that too.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, for you, for sure.
I like the little bit of a less cushioned 4-foot.
Yeah.
Kind of a feel the ground more.
Yeah, absolutely not for me.
All right.
probably weighs next to nothing for your size too, because
Yeah, I mean, it felt like I love the fit of the upper on it.
Is that a jab?
no, I'm just saying. No, that's me saying.
No, it's true. Yeah. It was, yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it was 140. I thought it was like 160, 170. But
Velocity?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
insane.
entry.
Especially with the Puma grip, but that thing will last forever too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, that's
Wow.
the thing that I am enjoying about some of the foams recently that we're seeing in different shoes is that their longevity is definitely kicking it up, and I think that might be because of the ETPE or which one's the one that we're seeing like
ATPU?
ATPU.
Aliphatic?
ATPU and then there's the TPEE
Oh, yeah.
one that those seem to be holding up a little better.
Man, yeah, that's. I mean, people could say about prices going up for certain things, but there's prices have also kind of gone down for the quality of a daily trainer that you're getting.
Yeah.
Like think about 3 years ago for $150 what you're getting compared to now.
Yeah, it's funny because we were talking to different brands, and I know that there's some price increases coming in certain ones. I do think it's a mistake to maybe take your tier 1 shoe and start raising it up right now. But if you can hold that 150
Yeah.
range, I think that's a good spot for some of these quality shoes that are using really good foams and have nice uppers. So,
But like for instance, like the Velocity with the supercritical midsole, like the nitro midsole, like if you had that shoe, those technologies 2 years ago, and had it in a $170 shoe, you'd be like, this is great, you know?
well, I
Now
mean,
it's
we are going to see.
So that's what I'm seeing. You're seeing it all trickle down. Same with the Evo SL.
Yeah. I mean, I you're killing me because I want to talk about a non-plated shoe that I've been running in.
Okay.
That I can't. But it is curious to me. While some people can take a foam and put it in a, like we're looking. If I talk about the Evo SL, you've got a premium foam on a basic trainer, and it's a really good price.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty awesome.
That's a good deal.
We'll talk about some shoes next week.
Is it? Will we be able
Yeah.
to? All right, cool.
Next Friday is the 15th.
Nice. Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I guess people are starting to get into their long runs now. That
What do you mean? People have been doing long runs. You keep saying this.
I think he's talking about me.
Okay. I
Are
was
you
like,
kidding? What's the longest run you've done?
I'm not
14?
I'm not training for a marathon.
My coach doesn't have me do anything crazy. I've done like 12 miles on the weekend, like my long run.
But you're like Chicago's what, like 10 weeks, 9 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's long runs.
Oh.
You're not doing long runs?
I don't consider a 12-mile run a long run.
That's a long run. Anything over 10 is a long run.
No.
I mean, I think 10 is
Robbie
a long
makes
run.
the rules.
I think 10 is like the standard.
Well, last week I accidentally did 3 days of 10. Like, wait, or did we?
I think that's considered a long run. The bare minimum.
No.
Double digits, man. Can you imagine doing 10 miles like when you first started running? That's insane.
No, even today I was like, it was the other day I was like doing a 6-mile run. And I remember I was at a wedding and I had I was training for my first marathon.
Yeah.
And I was going to have a 6-mile run. And I was like, I'm not going to drink because I got a 6-mile run tomorrow. It's going to be the furthest I've ever run. I remember thinking, this is the furthest I've ever run. So I was sober at a wedding. Now, psh,
Yeah.
pass the bottle. I'll be fine. I'll make it.
Oh, what are we doing? 14 the next morning?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is. I remember those days.
Yeah, when you took it serious.
Yeah, when I hit every long run and
Yeah.
not missed one just because I wanted to hang out.
I mean, there are times where like we've had a event or something, and I'll be like, "Yeah, the first mile's gonna hurt. Maybe the first 2 miles, but then I'll process."
Yeah.
Right. Not advice for people. Just
No.
Yeah.
This is not medical. What is the disclaimer we have to say?
We are not medical professionals.
Yeah.
If you don't know that by now, then
Yeah,
not sure what
that's rough.
your problem is.
Yeah.
Real quick, because I told this guy I would give him a shout out for Grit, which somehow I forgot to mention it during the entire
Come on.
Grit segment. But so he said, beggars can't be choosers, which is wrong because he's just begging me to do something. He did admit it. He said, I've been defying that maxim my whole life. He said this was his 4th or 5th Grit. And when he first started, we would give like shout outs to the top 3 people who finished. And so the first like 3, he finished top 4 and top 5. So he missed the shout out. And then in the last 2 or 3 grits, we would give shouts to the top 5, and he's finished 6th every time.
What a loser.
What's his name?
His name is Drew from New York City.
Drew.
But then on the last day of Grit this year, and we all know what the last day of Grit felt like outside. He finished with a 40-mile long run in Central
my
in Central Park.
gosh.
Yeah, and that's no fun.
And he finished 6th again. So I was
Always
like,
a bridesmaid.
Dude, I'll
He's
give
on
you-
45, buddy.
I'll give you a shout out for that. I think Lynn knows him as well
That would make sense.
because he knows everybody in New York City.
Yeah.
So shout out to Drew for doing 40 miles
Yeah.
on that last day in Central Park. It was-
Monster.
Shout out, Drew.
I also want to say when we had someone send us a bunch of peas and carrots from Trader Joe's, and we couldn't remember the name on the car when we did the Fuel for the Soul podcast. And what do you think her name was? If you could guess any name, Carl,
Oh, dude, don't know.
let me guess.
think of it. It's a name that Megan would never forget.
Sharky.
Sharky.
Beatrice?
Close. You say goodbye to her every week.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah.
Aw.
Can you
It
believe?
wasn't from my mom. It was another Robin.
Right, but the name that we should remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
On
Nice.
that note.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're getting ready for Winter Grit.
Yeah, Winter Grit will be here before you know
It
it.
really will, man. We got so much to do before then. We should just start getting it ready now.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
That's about it.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Robin.
Got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna tuck run, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop. DROP.